Hello and welcome to Jeff's Pianist Academy. Have you ever heard of the term Moments Musicaux? Aside from the fact that many people are unsure of how to pronounce it, do you know what it means? The term Moments Musicaux comes from French and simply means musical moments. These are short pieces of music, often full of emotion, that captures a particular mood or feeling. One of the most famous sets of Moments Musicaux was composed by Franz Schubert. In fact, he was the one who made this term famous. Schubert was a true master of piano miniature, creating pieces that capture a deep emotion in just few minutes of music. So, Schubert was not just the one who composed these Moments Musicaux, he defined the whole idea of these emotional short compositions. Each of the 6 Moments Musicaux has its own character. The first piece in C major has a light, almost playful feel with a rhythm that resembles a march or even a dance. In contrast, the second piece in A flat major is much more intimate and tender. The melody resembles a lullaby. Probably the most famous one and the most shortest is in F minor. The fourth piece is in C sharp minor, with a very rhythmic drive and almost Hungarian dance-like character. The fifth piece in F minor is bold and intense, with a stormy atmosphere. In contrast, the sixth piece almost feels like a farewell, perhaps mirroring Schubert's quiet acceptance of his fate as his health declined. These pieces reflect Schubert's ability to capture both the light and dark sides of human emotion. In just a few minutes, he can move from joy and playfulness to deep melancholy and introspective reflection. By the time Schubert composed these works, especially the later ones, he was already suffering from illness, likely syphilis, which would claim his life at just 31 years old. Schubert had a particular talent for taking simple musical forms and transforming them in something profound. And many of these miniature piano works are written in a 3-part form with a contrasting middle section. These musical moments are not always as short as the word moment might suggest. Schubert uses the time in each piece to explore emotions and tell musical story. But almost a century later, Sergei Rachmaninoff composed his Moments Musicaux, and they're way larger and technical, very difficult, so it's typical for the late Romantic era. If you want to dive deeper in the Moments Musicaux, please make sure to subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for the next video, since I'm going to explain you number 3 in more detail.